to the people of Egi clan of Oba Kingdom in the larger Aklaka Nation in the River State of Nigeria. The 20th of March 2012 was supposed to be like any other day. Never. It could never be. There was an explosion. The explosion occurred at a rig drilling the Ibewa cluster of wells on a land belonging to the Obogu and Obiebe communities. The gas explosion resulted in a gas fire and personnel evacuation from the rig. There was also a reported gas blowout at the Obite gas plant. Egita is a quiet community, but on a land belonging to that peaceful village, a community that had never directly suffered the negative impacts of oil activities like others around it. There were multiple explosions. That was on the 2nd of April 2012. On a land with an area of about 360,000 square meters, farmlands were flooded with fumes from underground. Angry gas was turned out in torrents, yet there were more explosions. Farming women, men and children took to their heels. Villagers later came back to see their ancestral land devastated, shocked beyond belief at an occurrence unprecedented. Yet that did not stop the explosions. Anger, frustration and betrayal set in as people discovered that they could no longer tend to their farms, that hunger stared them in the face. Still, the explosions did not abate. At the last count, there were more than 24 holes producing hydrocarbon gas without control. The gas surge was from below 6,000 feet, where a well, directionally drilled by Total E&P, collided with a live gas well. It was said that the explosion and fire outbreak at the rig at the Bewa cluster of wells owned by Obogu and Obiebe communities, and the shutting down of the fire at that rig site led to the explosion at the Egeta village, because the gas underneath had to look for a way to escape. Devastation and anguish had an ugly mix. People who seemed enemies got connected in unity. They had a common challenge: environmental pollution; a common future: survival; a common enemy: Total E&P. Pollution generated by the company had become a threat to the existence and survival of the people. Sustainability took a back seat in the affairs of men, and ordinary people tried to find a new meaning to their existence. It was a difficult one to contend with. There were visitations by government agents and non-governmental organizations. It only led to some kind of confusion. People could not understand why this kind of occurrence that could threaten the environment in this manner did occur in the first place. 1 month after the uncontrollable holes were still discharging gas into the atmosphere and possible carcinogenic pollutants into the underground water table, Total E&P kept silent and did nothing. This is the tragedy of an oil-producing clan in Nigeria, the pain of a people who have paid their dues to the Nigerian state and have generated enormous wealth for the Total E&P. But what did they get in return? A degrading abuse of their environment, a vicious attack on their livelihoods, and a conspiratorial silence that undermines their existence.